it's Charlie Martinez, aka Oldman Charles _ X34, here with you from that video, which I'm going to talk about the autistic trait of being able to pick up social cues, because as you know, sometimes people on the autism spectrum take time and time again to understand these little social cues like facial expressions like this. And some people on the spectrum struggle with reading facial expressions and these social cues. Like, sometimes if I make a social mistake, I would have my family members and they would be like, they would give me like a little, or like trying to give me little signals that I did or said something wrong in a particular social setting or to someone in a conversation, which I tend to make a lot of social mistakes myself, so you're not alone. What I'm trying to say here is that you're going to make social mistakes, and it's completely normal. I think anyone in their mind would have social mistakes in an environment where you're required to talk one-on-one or in a group of people. Personally, for me, I feel like if you're having a one-on-one conversation with someone that's not on the autism spectrum, you guys won't get anywhere if you guys talk about a common subject that you both know of. Because if you guys talk about completely different things, then sometimes people on the spectrum tend to bring up random subjects that has nothing to do with the subject that the person is talking about. You'll be repetitively bringing up things that have nothing to do with the conversation and what the other person's thinking. Then the other person's going to think he's being kind of self-centered, which I understand that people get this impression that some autistics are self-centered, but that's not the case. You just sometimes don't know how to read social signals or have some sort of recognition for one's feelings in a way where it makes us kind of a little self-centered and a little bit standoffish, which is not our intention. Our intention is to socialize with you in the best way we can, even if it means talking about a subject we don't like. But if it fits your motto in the conversation, then it's important to keep the conversation going. It's like playing basketball, because let me make an example. You go out and you meet someone for the first time. It would be good to have someone that you already know between you guys that knows this person and knows you. That way you would have someone in the middle of your basketball court, like if I'm not a big fan of basketball, but if you know what I'm talking about. You have your two guards in the conversation, and you have your forward in the center. You need a centerpiece to keep the conversation going in order to fully engage in that conversation and socializing overall, so no one could be left behind the conversation. And my biggest tip to you is to engage the best way possible and try to have a bit more enlightenment and try to step back and think about it over a few minutes about what you said, about what everyone else is saying, one at a time, and try to add on to what someone else is saying and work up to a different subject that people might say, oh, and then you get on that. That's the best advice I can give you as someone that's on the autism spectrum himself. That's all I gotta say for tonight. Hope these tips helped you out, and ciao.